What's going on, guys? We're going to be going over this weekend's sales, and I do this mainly for you guys to be able to go out and find some of these items too. It was about an average weekend. We sold about 44 items on eBay, and we sold about 14 to about 15 items on Poshmark. So let's not waste any more time and jump right into what sold. So, first, we're going to be going over just the weekend summary to kind of give you guys like a bird's eye view of kind of what happened in my business over the weekend. And what I'm talking about is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday sales. And that's what you see here, the 8th, 9th, and 10th. So we did just under $1,300 in sales. We shipped out 44 items, $29 average sale price. The reason why I like that is because I'm starting to see a little bit more money come into my bottom line while I'm picking up better and higher quality items. The cool thing that I like to see here, of course, shipping is not included, is that 30% of my total sales was given to eBay. So, like fees, promotion fees as well. So that's a really nice number over the weekend. So we're up 11% on our net. So we net about $835 on eBay in total sales. So I really love seeing that. We're going to go look and see what the categories were the hottest over the weekend. So we're definitely seeing more jeans, more pants, and more jackets sell, which is to be expected, right? So we see men's jeans was the number one ranking category with $219 in sales, women's pants, women's sweaters, and then underwear, of course, and jackets coming in fifth place. So I'm really loving seeing these results of picking up better quality items. As you guys know, I was listing 50 items a day for about a year, and then that stopped in about September, and I went down to 20 items a day. And now that I'm buying better quality items, going to more mom and pop thrift stores, I can really focus on picking up those higher quality items. My cost of goods before doing that was buying bulk bales, buying bulk wholesale. So my cost of goods was really low, a dollar to a dollar 50 or less. And now that I can double my cost of goods, but cut my production in half as far as the listings, the photos, I'm now able to go out and buy better items, which really helps invigorate this business to me. Personally, I was feeling drained. I was feeling burnt out doing those 50 items a day, and it just became not fun. So while my sales have not seen a dip by cutting that production in half, I could get some of my time back to focus on other business activities. So there's so many ways to run this type of business. I just encourage you guys to follow what's in your heart and kind of have discernment on where you're being led as far as that vision for your business. I'm really loving this model, and I believe that this is what I'm going to stick to going forward as I head into the next year. So also setting some goals in your business is what you want your business to look like this time next year. I would love it just to stay about the same. If we're averaging $17,000 in sales and I'm working maybe 10, 15, maybe 20 hours a week, that is a beautiful thing. I love that personally. So now I want to jump into Poshmark. Poshmark's just been kicking butt this whole month. Better sales than I've ever seen. We're at $902 in sales for the month. Over the weekend, let's see, let me make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so over the weekend, the 8th, 9th, and 10th. So the 8th, we sold $74 in sales, $79 on Saturday, and then $97 on Sunday. So you could see here, though, it's been a steady 4 to 5 sales every day for this month in December. Of course, it's Christmas time, right? People are shopping, but I'm really loving seeing those extra 4 to 5 sales come into my business. So you could tack on an extra $250 in sales over the weekend, putting us around, let's see, $1,500 in sales over the weekend combined. And I'm using Vendu to cross list. Really a nice feature that I really should have started at the beginning of the year. But, in time, I was revealed, hey, I need to get on that and start cross listing. So beautiful thing. This video is sponsored by Vendu, a cross listing platform that can help you generate more sales, not just by listing on one platform, but multiple platforms to help generate more sales in your business and get more eyes on the items that you are listing. So I've been using Vendu for a couple months now, and the main feature that I love is the auto sales detect feature. So when something sells on eBay, it gets delisted off of other platforms. So right now they just have that for Poshmark, but I hear word on the street is that they are rolling out that feature for a couple other platforms here soon. So they also have a data analytics tracking tool to track your revenue and profit for what items sell on what platform. You can easily import items from multiple platforms: eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Shopify, and Depop. So this is a platform that helped me generate an extra $4,500 in just a few months by just cross-listing my items from eBay onto Poshmark, selling about 255 items. So the cool thing about doing Vendu is that you can get a couple dollars off your first month. So you could check out linked in the description down below. You could just give it a try, see if you like it, and see if it's going to be a right fit for you. It can help you make a little bit more money in your reselling business while eBay is getting their stuff together and getting things figured out. I'm so happy that I chose Vendu to help make an extra $4,500 extra this year. That's kind of an average weekend, $1,500 in sales between the two platforms. Now, I just want to get into kind of what has been selling. I really want to focus on these items because I'm really trying to just help bring value to you guys as far as what you guys could possibly pick up in your store. I don't know if you're trying to become a clothing seller and you kind of want to get niched down. These are some of the items that maybe could be beneficial to you. Everyone, of course, has their own business model. I have a bigger space to store some of these items for longer, so they may not fit your business model, but I just want to share them with you all. I had a great bulk order come in on eBay. It was for 4 Kenneth Cole jeans, brand new with tags. Not something I would be picking up today, but it came from a storage unit buyout I did last year. So I saw this 4 order came in. The guy had contacted me, said, "Hey, let's agree to a shipping price." So I charged him $14.95 for shipping. I bought the label. It was $14. Of course, the fees and the transaction fees came out with a net earnings of $94. Pretty cool there. Love that because I've had these items forever. I've had them for a year and 4 months, and I'm just ready to see them gone. Kenneth Cole jeans out of here, and I can reinvest those profits into better, faster selling items. Also, in the storage unit was plenty of these new with tag, new in box underwear. I've been just trying to get these items out of here and sold them for $60 plus $8.95 shipping. A lot of six. Calvin Klein underwear. Some people do really well with underwear. Like if you're a online arbitrage or retail arbitrage type of business model, going to Ross, TJ Maxx, Kohl's, you can find a lot of this underwear discounted, and they do resell for much more value right during this type of holiday season. So not something that I'm going to be doing going forward, but like I said, this is part of a storage unit buyout, and I just need to manage these items and get them out of my store. So I mainly just want to focus on clothing only. Denim and Supply. If you're not familiar with Denim and Supply, it is a Ralph Lauren brand. One of their top higher quality brands. You can see Denim and Supply by Ralph Lauren. These are 32 slim. These sat in my inventory for over a year, about a year and 4 months, and I took a best offer of $55 plus shipping. So while they did sit for a while, I'm really a lot more open to negotiation. If items are sitting more than a year in my store, I'm much more open to giving a 20, 30, 40, 50% off discount just to be able to sell that item and now buy better items going forward. Not saying this was a bad item, it just took a little longer to sell than I expected it. And that's kind of, you're constantly learning in this business. So that's just something that I'm learning and then moving forward and going, not, if I found Denim and Supply out there, I would still pick it up, but maybe I would price it a little bit lower so it moved quicker. Another sale is a different type of Calvin Klein underwear. Must be something with this model. It's the U1010, made in 2008. This one it goes for significantly more. I think I took a best offer of like $38 on this one, so $38 plus $8.95 shipping. Still have quite a few left of these, but yeah, pretty nice just to get these items out of here and reinvest it back in the business. Another great brand, and this brand makes, backpacks, briefcases, handbags, totes, jackets. They make a lot of apparel and accessories. This is just a keychain, a key ring holder. $44 plus $8.95 shipping. It was listed back in July, so it only took about 5 months to sell. The brand is Toomey. Toomey is the brand. That is the logo that you will see there. A really good quality brand. I've sold handbags from this brand for 100, 200, $300. So a really nice brand to be on the lookout for. An underrated brand, I would say. Most people know if you resell clothing, but J. Jill is a really nice brand. I did have these in my inventory for over a year, and I don't really necessarily always look for J. Jill pants. And I had these probably priced a little too low. So $12 plus $8.95 shipping, but they were listed a year ago. So I'm happy to see them gone. I know J. Jill tops do really well. And if you're thinking about picking it up, that's kind of what the logo looks like. Very minimal, very easy to miss. I find that this brand is passed up a lot at the Goodwill bins. So that's something I pick up. And another good one, I picked this up at the Goodwill bins last Monday. J. Crew, not the best brand, right? But if you can find their wool dress pants, the Ludlow series, $28 plus shipping, sold within a week. Let's see what that tag looked like. Ludlow Slim, 3430, a really good size, and they were in perfect shape. Just passed up at the bins, made in Italy. Probably could have gotten a little more for them, but that's just kind of what the comps were showing for me, and sold them a week. Like, I listed them December 6th, and they sold yesterday. So really nice to see that. J. Crew, not something I would be picking up too many times, but there are certain models that sell really well. So that was a good one there. Another brand that I don't pick up like at all, but came from a storage unit buyout from last year, and it's a really nice wool coat for men, size small. Um, New at tags. It's by the brand Claiborne, not a brand that I would be going out, killing myself to go look for this type of brand, but um, it's okay, right? If you can find wool, and I go back to this quite often, is like I'm usually just picking up certain materials too. Depends on what factors that can give it that selling point. But wool, linen, cashmere, silk, Angora, Pima cotton. There's certain materials that can add a lot more value to maybe a brand that might not be very good, like those J. Crew pants. Those J. Crew pants, if they weren't wool and made in Italy, they would have probably took forever to sell, and I probably would have gotten $10. But because they were made in Italy and because they were wool, they sold for 28, and they sold in 4 days. So that's the things that I'm looking out for as a clothing reseller, is that I'm not just looking at the brand. I'm also, if I can feel it and make out maybe it's a different material, I'm going to take the time to look at that material tag just to make sure that it can be a better purchase for me, in my business. Not everyone has the same business model, but that's just what I do. And I just recommend newer resellers to get in the habit of, feeling the item as well, to make sure that, hey, maybe it's a material that I want to bring into my business, as those materials can sell for a little bit more money. Another one here, I love this brand, Tried and True brand. It's a foundational brand for me. This was missing a button, but it was an LL Bean corduroy coat. So I did price it accordingly. It was missing a button there. $18 plus $12.95 shipping. This was listed back in June, so it took about 5-6 months to sell, but pretty happy with that sell. And I'm just trying to get rid of as many jackets as possible, because 3 months from now, things are going to start warming up a little bit more, and we might miss that opportunity to sell that jacket that's already sat in our inventory for over a year, right? Another brand that I really like, and this brand is known for making like abstract sweaters. Some go for more. This one had a stain or two on the front, but is called Rising International. And you can see here, it's got some pretty cool embroidery on there. This was listed back in September, and it sold for maybe $20 plus shipping. So I took a best offer, and it sold in about 2 to 3 months. So pretty nice there. Here's what the tag looks like. Pretty plain tag. But sometimes I find the most plain, boring tags. Sometimes those brands are really good, like minimalist tags. Very good sale there. And I've sold a few sweaters by that brand as well. So I just want to be able to show you guys what's been selling. I want to bring some value to you guys. I want to show you basically to a lot of the beginners out there that you can sell just about anything, but there are some certain brands that you got to have as foundational brands. None of these brands were like, whoa, that is an amazing vintage shirt. I sold Calvin Klein, I sold J. Jill, J. Crew, Claiborne, LL Bean, but you can make money with those brands. They're passed up so many times. Everyone's just looking for the bangers, the fire. And if I'm building my business model off of that, it's going to be really hard for me to make consistent money in my business. So I just encourage you guys to kind of follow what's in your heart, figure out what path is going to be best for you in your business. And if you need a little guidance and help, maybe you just want a little bit of accountability, Marcus Dixon and I offer a Patreon where we can help you guys grow your reselling business. We have about 10 hours of coaching weekly based on setting schedule, weekly goals, listing goals, store reviews. You can check it out, link down below. And we're just offering a free trial, and you guys can try it out, see if you like it. There's spreadsheets included. There's dedicated clothing calls included. And I think we have over hundreds of hours of pre-recorded calls as well. So that is our mission. That is our passion. Is actually just to help people get going in reselling rather than reselling itself. So yeah, you guys can find it linked down below, and we would love to see you there. I hope you all have a blessed rest of the day, and we'll catch you in the next video. Take care.